हेलो फ्रेंड्स. फ्रेंड्स, ये देख रहे हैं. Perhaps you know it already because I posted a link on that yesterday. Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. So this has nothing to do with any form, right? What is the meaning of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra? Vigyan is science, Bhairava is void. That is what I keep talking about, formless, void, right? So this is a basically science of void, which helps you to fill up the void in the body with that energy, which helps you to talk and which helps you to do the rest of all other activities as per your choice. So this is a simple book of 25 pages, but if you read it, you'll get to know what does the book say. It never says any name. It says meditations on meditation techniques for exploring the nature of consciousness, because this figure represents nature, right? We call it Om Namah Shivaya, but what does this figure, with full reverence we say Om Namah Shivaya, but what is getting represented is how to harness that energy which is void to help you live your day-to-day life in a much better way, right? So this is book of 112 techniques on meditation, but it's in English. It's for the entire humanity. It is not for one person. It is not even a prerogative of any country or so. It has no limitations because this is basically on nature of consciousness, and nature of consciousness prevails all over the world. That is why this book emphasizes on omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, which means that which is there everywhere. But you see, that which is most essential is never understood in the same spirit, because I have not seen one person coming to me saying that we want to understand the science of breath, whereas we keep talking about it every day. But everybody is interested in rest of the activities fast, but first and foremost the fundamental is always ignored. So as long as we are here, we'll keep promoting which is the source of your breath. Here, harness this energy, channelize, understand the channels, pull the energy, Pran Shakti, through the help of the nose. Inhale, then retain. When you retain, this is where the peace is. This is what is called, that pause in between is called Shanti. And after that is what? After that is exhale. So how will you dissolve the mind also? How will you excite the mind? You can create vrittis, because when you inhale, your brain is getting oxygen. When you exhale, you can exhale whatever you wish to, right? This is not only dissolution of the mind, this is also invigorating the mind, because this will give energy to the brain. And you know that you can't live for more than 2-3 minutes without oxygen. So basically this is Pran Shakti, this is life force, and this is the science of void, which tells you how to start your life. And then dissolve the mind. How will you dissolve the mind? The meditation techniques are there. When supposing, the simplest out of it is that when you close your eyes, before fully closing the eyes, you will come across a point where light is going and darkness is coming. You meditate on that, which is little prior to closing of your full eyes. You meditate on that realm and you will get to know what peace is. Or otherwise, the second technique is that you inhale, and when you retain, you feel that retaining of the breath. So initiating is also called Purka, Purn, and then when you stop, it is called Kumbhaka, and then when you exhale, it is called Rachika. So in English, we call it inhale, hold, retain, and exhale. But that is how you can dissolve your karmas also. Because when you consciously do this thing, one breath, if you understand the secret of one breath, you will understand the secret of the whole karmic cycle, and you will have no thought patterns, you will have no constructs of thought patterns, and you will also be able to dissolve your karma. This is how. Howsoever we may say, कर्म किए जा फल की इच्छा मत करे भगवान, जैसे कर्म करेगा वैसे फल देगा भगवान. बट आई हैव हर्ड ऑफनली पीपल आर सेइंग कि हम कैसे भुला सकते हैं. भुला ऐसे सकते हैं कि आप सांस लीजिए, अंदर रिटेन कीजिए और ध्यान से सांस छोड़ेंगे. एक साइकिल में आपको समझ आ जाएगा दैट हम सांस से ही कर्म क्रिएट करते हैं और सांस से ही हम छोड़ भी सकते हैं. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड डिसॉल्विंग ऑफ माइंड, डिसोल्यूशन ऑफ माइंड ऑल्सो, एंड leaving your karmic cycle also. This is how you can come afresh, because every cycle gives birth to new energy, right? And how many times you breathe during the day, right? In 1 minute, normally a person breathes 18 times. 1 minute. Now you can multiply it by 60 and then multiply that by 24, and then you will get to know something like 18,000 or something, right? So many opportunities you have to create new life. You can do whatever you like, but let me please tell you, power is generated like this, and at the end of the day, we dissolve that and we sleep in rest, because it's that peace which you are looking for after activity. But let me please tell you, the power that you're going to generate, it has no meaning without compassion, right? If you are powerful today and you're not using power for the benefit of humanity, what are you doing? So whatever you do today, that comes back to you in the cycle. Therefore, power with compassion has got great meaning. So you can breathe in, use that power to create whatever you have to, use your choices, and then when you exhale, you are actually sending to the universe that image of your choices which you have thought before leaving the breath. So you talk of anything, quantum physics, you talk of quantum healing, you talk of quantas. तो हम हिंदी में कहते हैं कि कन कन में भगवान है. तू ही जल में, तू ही थल में, तू ही बाग के हर पातन में, तेरी महिमा अपरंपार. और हम ये भी कहते हैं ओम नमो शिवाय. बट if you want to read, this book is also in English, so everybody can read it. But if you want to read only in English about the Pran Shakti, you can read one simple thing. That is also a book written by Eddie Stern. That is also on the life force. So stay tuned, happy, healthy. This is the secret of life. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.